Conventions operate in several ways. First, a convention may nullify a constitutional provision in practice without formally abolishing it. A well-known example of this is to be found in fact that in some countries, the legal power of the head of the state to veto a bill passed by the legislature is never exercised by him on the advice of the ministry. 2. A convention may work by transferring powers granted to one authority in the constitution to another. That is what usually happens in a country with a parliamentary form of government where legal powers firmly vested in the heads of the state are effectively exercised by the ministry. 3. A convention may affect a constitution by supplementing a provision therein. Conventions have made it possible for a monarchical constitution to work on the democratic lines. The prerogative power of British Crown to veto a bill passed by the House of Parliament has disappeared. In India, conventions operate in several areas, the most significant of which is the relationship between the executive and the legislature. Like the relationship between the president or the state governor and his council of ministers, the concept of ministerial responsibility for the acts of his official, the relationship between the prime minister and the chief minister in a state and his council of ministers, the appointment of state governors, dissolution of Lok Sabha or a state legislative assembly by the president or the governor respectively, the relationship between the president and the governor are some of the matters which are left to be evolved by the conventions. For instance, the president is empowered by the constitution to appoint the prime minister. But the constitution provides no guidance as to who should be appointed as the prime minister. Here, conventions regarding the appointment of prime minister plays an important role in guiding the president. Article 75, Clause 1 of the Indian Constitution gives the president the right to appoint the prime minister. In normal circumstances, it is the leader of majority party in the House of People, that's the Lok Sabha. But in circumstances where the prime minister dies in office or resigns, the president will have to exercise his personal judgment. Also, in circumstances when the party may have no recognized leader or either of the two parties may be able to form a government and command the support of the House of the People. In such circumstances, the president may choose for a person who could form a coalition with the help of two or more parties and command the support of Lok Sabha. It was such discretion that President Reddy exercised in 1979 after the fall of Janata Ministry in inviting Charan Singh to form the ministry and also in not inviting Jagjeevan Ram to do so after Charan Singh resigned and advised the dissolution of the House. Articles 74 and 75 of the Constitution of India, which deal with the composition and the status of Council of Ministers, are sketchy and very generally worded. The framers of Indian Constitution left these matters undefined so that these may be regulated by the practices and the conventions.